So in this video I just want to show you solid state drives and what they can do for your computer. So basically the whole idea of a solid state drive is speed. It makes a huge difference to the speed of your computer and how it operates. Now typically, say if you've bought your computer over the last 3 years or say 4 years, even now that they're not that common. You have to ask for a solid state drive to be installed in your computer. Usually you get a disk drive, something similar to this one, and this has a spinning platter inside it with a read arm, and it's significantly slower. So just to give you an example, and there's no technical stuff here really, it's just the speed difference between the two averages out at about twice. The solid state drive is about twice as fast as a disk drive. So a typical disk drive will have a speed, a read and write speed of about but anything from 100 to 150 megabytes. Now some of them can be more and less, you know, they do vary, but that's about the typical speed of a disk drive. And these will typically run, the solid state drives will typically run, like this one here is a 256 gigabyte solid state drive, and it has a read speed of 520 and a write speed of 400. Now they won't actually operate at that, it will be less than that. You could say in around the 300 megabytes per second. So that makes it twice as fast as the disk drive, okay? And the reason for it is because there's no moving parts. They use NAND flash technology, so there's no moving parts inside in a solid state drive, and that's why it's faster, because it doesn't have to wait for the read arm to move and the disk to move and pick up the data and send it out to the RAM. So the thing is, with a solid state drive, boot times are halved. If you had a disk drive in it and you put in a solid state drive into the computer, you would halve the boot time. Launching applications would be a lot quicker, like it would be almost instant, and saving and opening documents would be a lot quicker, and copying files even to external drives from the computer, they're a lot quicker at doing that kind of data transfer. And the overall computer performance is zippier. You know, it just runs smoother, and it makes it more efficient and reliable. Because one of the main problems in computers up to now, they're only out mainstream for the last 6-7 years, but they have been very expensive, but now they are affordable. So the disk drive has its place, but it's not as quick. For storage, for the size, like if you buy a terabyte of solid state drive, it's a huge price. Like you're talking between 400 and 600 euros for a terabyte of solid state drive. But for heavy storage, for large amounts of data, you are better off with the disk drives, which this is a 3.5 inch, but for speed, if you want to speed up your computer, it is one of the best things that you can do. And you can have it just for the operating system, and keep the disk drives for your saving your data. But the significance of the speed difference that you will notice by using a solid state drive, or it's just there's no comparison really. You know, it's everything runs smoother on the computer, and there is a lot of other things going on, like the motherboard speed comes into play, and the processor speed, but if you want to see a significant difference in the speed of your computer, get yourself a solid state drive and install it. Now, installing them is the exact same as the disk drives, and you can put a solid state drive, they are about the same size as the 2.5-inch laptop drives, but you can put them into desktops as well. So I just said I'd mention it, that they will increase the efficiency, make it more reliable, and its performance will be a lot better. And before you decide to install the solid state drive, you should make a systems image of your old hard drive, so that you can transfer it onto the solid state drive. And I have videos for that as well on my website, Computer Help Made Easy. And I also have a YouTube channel there if you want to take a look at the way you'd make a systems image. There's 4 main manufacturers: OCZ, Crucial, Samsung and Intel. And Intel seems to be leading the way for solid state drives, but they are slightly more expensive. But a solid state drive is affordable now. You can get a solid state drive for, say, 120 gig drive for $100, and it goes up then obviously as the gigabytes increase. This one is a 256 gigabyte, and it cost me 170 euros. So that's about the 200 odd dollars. So they are affordable. It's something to keep in mind. It's a huge leap forward for your computer if you want to install one. And if you need help with the transferring the data using the systems image, you can contact me here on Computer Help Made Easy. So, thanks for watching.